everyone, myself Bhumi Patel, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Department of Electronics and Communication. Today's our topic is SP means force voltage and force current analogy in the unit number 2, the mathematical models of the system. So, topics details in this session, mathematical modeling of the system, for the force voltage analogy and the force current analogy. For that, one mathematical system is given. So first we study about what is the force voltage analogy. If you have to remember, we will study the theory about the force voltage analogy. That means a mechanical system is given and we can convert this mechanical system into the electrical system using the force voltage analogy, and for that we can find out the analogy. That means force will be equivalent to voltage and the resistor will be equivalent some other electrical element. Okay, so for that one mechanical system is given. Okay, so you have to find out the mechanical system transfer function and then you have to convert this Laplace transform of the mechanical system into the voltage analogy using the force voltage analogy. So here a mechanical system is given, force is applied, two displacement is given x1 and x2 and different mechanical component will be connected with the x1 and x2 displacement like m1, k1, b1, m2, k2 and b2. So first of all, whenever a mechanical system is given, the first step is you have to draw a free body diagram for this particular mechanical system. So here two displacement is given x1 and x2. So for that we can draw two node, one is x1 and the another one is the x2. Okay, now here force is applied to the x1 displacement. So we can apply the force input with the x1 displacement. So first of all, input is connected with the x1 node, that is F. Clear? Now M1 is connected between x1 and the ground terminal. So we can connect the M1 mass 1 with the x1 node and the ground terminal. Now here K1 is connected between x1 and x2. So we can draw the K1 spring between x1 and x2. Same here, the friction or the damper V1 is connected between M1 and M2 and the displacement of the M1 is x1 and M2 is x2. So we can connect the V1 between the two nodes x1 and x2. Okay, so this is the connection of the K1 and V1. You cannot connect the K1 and V1 like this manner. This is my x1 node and this is my x2 node. Why? Because here K1 is connected between x1 and x2. According to this diagram, K1 is connected between x1 and V1. Same here, V1 is connected between K1 and x2. So this is the wrong method. Whenever more than one mechanical element is connected between the two displacement, we can connect like this manner, like the parallel form, not in the series form. Now in M2 that will be connected between x2 and the ground terminal. Now for the K2, here you can say that K2 is connected between the ground and the x2 node. So we can connect the K2 like this manner. Same here, V2 is connected between ground and the x2. So we can connect the V2 like this manner. Okay. And this is V2 and this is my free body diagram for this particular mechanical system. Now next step is you have to write down the differential equation for this free body diagram. So first of all, at node x1. Okay, so at node x1, m1 is connected, force is applied, and k1 b1 is connected. So first of all, you have to write down m1 d square x1 upon dt square plus b1 is connected between x1 and x2. So we have to write b1 in the bracket dx1 upon dt minus dx2 upon dt. Same thing for k1 x1 minus x2, and in the node x1 force is applied, so we have to write the equation like this for f of t. This is my equation number 1. Now at node x2, which mechanical element is connected? So M2, K2, B2 and K1, B1. So first of all, you have to write down the equation for M2. M2 d square x2 upon dt square plus K2 x2 plus B2 dx2 upon dt plus K1 and B1 will be also connected with the node x2. So we have to write K1 x2 minus x1. Whenever we write down the equation at node x2, we have to write x2 minus x1. And whenever we write down the equation at node x1, we have to write down x1 minus x2. Okay. And for B1, same thing, dx2 upon dt minus dx1 upon dt. That is equal to 0 because at node 2 there is no force is applied. So this is my equation number 2. Clear? Now the third step is we have to write down the Laplace transform of equation number 1 and 2. Okay, so for equation number 1, m1 with the double derivation, so s square x1 of s plus b1, we have to take s common, so in the bracket x1 of s minus x2 of s and plus k1 x1 of s minus x2 of s, that is equal to f of s. This is my equation number 3. Now from the equation number 2, m2 s square x2 of s plus k2 x2 of s plus b2 s into x2 of s. Now for b1 and k1 we have to write down k1 in the bracket x2 of s minus x1 of s plus b1 as x2 of s minus x1 of s, that is equal to 0 because force is 0. This is my equation number 4. Now, in the next step, we have to find out the transfer function. But here force voltage analogy is there. So we can convert this mechanical equation into the electrical term. And for that, we have to use this table. Force will be equivalent to voltage. Mass will be equivalent to inductor. Friction or the damper will be equivalent to resistance. I or the speed spring constant K will be equivalent to reciprocal of the capacitor, that is 1 by C, and the linear displacement x will be equivalent to charge q, and the linear velocity x dot, that is equal to current I. Okay, so for that we have to convert this equation into the force voltage analogy. So M1 will be equivalent to inductance. So we have to write the equation like this form. L1 M will be equivalent to L, then M with M, S square, x1 of S. So we have to write down here S square, I1 of S plus the second one is B1. So B will be equivalent to R. So R1S, I1 of S minus I2 of S, and then spring constant K is given, and K will be equivalent to 1 by C. So 1 by C1, I1 of S minus I2 of S, that is equal to F of S, and F will be equivalent to V of S. So this is my equation number 5. Now using the equation number 4, we have to convert this force equation into the voltage form. So M2, K2 and P2. So for M2 we have to write down here L2 S square I2 of S, because here X2 of S displacement is given, then R2 of S, I2 of S, and for spring constant it is C1, 1 by C1, I2 of S. Now again K1 and B1 is connected with these two displacements, so we have to write down here R1S in this bracket I2 of S minus I1 of S and plus 1 by C1 I2 of S minus I1 of S, that is equal to 0, because here force is 0. In the first displacement force is given, so we can write here V of S. So this is the conversion or the analogy for the force voltage. Now last step is we have to draw a electrical circuit using this equation. Okay, so for that we can put here two loops. The first one is the I1 current and the second one is the I2. Now here voltage V is applied, so we can draw here input voltage V. Okay, now in the inductance L1, I1 current is passed, so we can draw here L1. Now for R1, I1 minus R2, so you have to draw the resistance R1 between I1 and I2. Same here for C1, it will be I1 minus I2, so we can draw the capacitance C1 between I1 minus I2. Now from the equation number 6, L2 and current passed through the inductance 2 will be I2. Same thing for R2 and C2. So here you have to draw R2 and this is my C2. Okay, now for the term R1S and C1, R1S I2 minus I1, so that we have to draw already R1 between I1 I2 and C1 between I1 I2. So all the terms will be covered in this network. So using this equation we can easily convert. This is my electrical network. So here you can see that the mechanical system is given. So first of all we can convert this mechanical system into the free body diagram. Then we have to find out the differential equation. Then we have to convert this differential equation into the Laplace form. And last we have to apply the force voltage analogy, and then we have to draw an electrical network for this particular mechanical system. Okay, so this is all about the force voltage analogy. The next one is the force current analogy. Okay, as you remember, in the force voltage analogy, one mechanical structure is given, in the form of mass, spring and damper. Then we have to convert this mechanical structure into the free body diagram, and then we have to apply the force voltage analogy, and then we can convert this mechanical system into the electrical network. In the force current analogy, same. A mechanical system is given. Okay, you have to convert this mechanical system into the electrical network using the force current analogy. Now, what is the force current analogy? That we have to study earlier. In the force current analogy, we have to find out the equivalent of the mass, spring, damper and the force. So, first of all, we have to draw the free body diagram, then find out the differential equation, convert into the Laplace form, and then apply the force current analogy. So first of all, we have to give on a mechanical system where force is applied to the x1 displacement, here 2 displacement is given, and the spring, mass and damper is given. So first of all, we have to draw a free body diagram. So for that, 2 displacement is given, so we can put here 2 node x1 and x2. Clear? Now with the x1, force is applied. So we can apply the force F. Now K is connected between x1 and M, but the displacement of the M is x2, so we can draw the K between x1 and x2. You cannot draw the K like this format. Suppose M2 is connected with the x2, so you can draw the K like this format. This is the wrong method. Okay, so K is connected between the x1 and x2. M is connected with the second displacement x2, and same here, B is connected with the x2 displacement. Okay, so this is my free body diagram for this particular mechanical system. Now next is we have to convert, or we have to write down this differential equation. So first of all, at node x1, okay, at node x1 only spring K is connected. Okay, so you have to write K x1 minus x2, that is equal to force is applied F of t. This is my equation number 1. Now next differential equation is at node x2. So in the x2, M is connected here, B is connected and K is connected. So we have to write M d square x2 upon dt square plus B dx2 upon dt plus K will be connected between x2 minus x1, that is equal to 0 because there is a no force at the x2 node. Clear? Now next you have to convert the equation number 1 and 2 in the Laplace form. So Laplace transform of equation number 1 and 2. So for 1, K x1 of s minus x2 of s, that is equal to f of s. This is my equation number 3. Now from equation number 2, m s square x2 of s plus bs x2 of s plus k x2 of s minus x1 of s, that is equal to 0. This is my equation number 4. Now we have to apply the force current analogy. So what is the table? So this is the table of the force current analogy. The force will be equivalent to current, mass will be equivalent to capacitance, damping coefficient D is equivalent to conductance, conductance Z, that is equal to 1 by R. Spring constant K will be equivalent to reciprocal of the inductance 1 by L. Linear displacement X will be equivalent to magnetic flux phi and linear velocity x dot will be equivalent to voltage V. So first of all we have to convert this equation. So K, x1x minus x2x, K will be equivalent to reciprocal of inductance. So we have to write like this, 1 by L1, V1 of S minus V2 of S, that is equal to F of S, and F will be equivalent to I of S. This is my equation number 5. Clear? Now for the equation number 4, M S square X2 of S, and mass will be equivalent to capacitance. So C S square V2 of S plus Vs X2 of S, and V equivalent to 1 by R S V2 of S plus K X2 of S minus X, and K will be 1 by L. Here only 1 by L, not L1. V2 of S minus V1 of S, that is equal to 0. This is my equation number 6. Clear? And the last step is we have to draw the electrical network using the equation number 5 and 6. So here we can put two nodes, V1 and V2. Now L is connected between V1 and V2, so we can connect the L like this format. L, only L, not L1. Then the current is I is applied to the V1. Then C will be connected only V2 node. This is my C. This is my R. And L is connected between V2 and V1. So this is my electrical network for this particular mechanical system. So it is very easy to convert this mechanical system into the electrical network. First of all, you have to draw the free body diagram, then write down the differential equation, then convert into the Laplace form, and then you have to apply the force voltage or the force current analogy, and then you have to convert into the electrical network. Thank you everyone. If anyone have doubt regarding this topic, you have to contact me in my email ID.